Welcome to Big City Stacking. I am your host, Ace Stacks. I just wanted to throw my hat in the ring. For the last couple 3 years, I've been enjoying everything I've seen. And if I think about it, I've probably watched a coin video every day since I got bit by the silver bug and didn't even know it at the time. Thank you for clicking on this link. Hopefully, this is the first of many. Um, if you're here, you're probably a part of the best damn community on YouTube, as I've heard it referred to. So, welcome. This is the story about how I started stacking. Once upon a time, back in the age of COVID, a young man found himself with an excess of cash, probably for like the first time in his life. And being a young man who's getting more responsible, he was looking for the best thing to do with this excess capital. So he decides to invest it. He starts looking at stock markets and ETFs, bonds, that kind of thing. But he's teaching himself. He doesn't know much. So, he has to do his research and there's no rush. Buy a stock here, buy a stock there. Some of them do okay. Some of them lose money. When I see that, I don't get worried. But I think, what can I do to mitigate that? It's nothing guaranteed. It's all a risk. But I want it to be as little of a gamble as possible, if I may. So I started looking at where other places I could also put money. Already have savings, so that's built up. Have the 401k, so retirement's thought about currently, or being worked towards as well. So those things are also in place. And then I told you I started to dabble in the stock market. This is about 2021. So when I saw that gold was a commodity that act inversely to the dollar, that made me look more into it. GLD, SLV, that kind of thing. Upon further research, investing in those things physically is another way to go. No, they don't. You could buy treasure. People don't buy treasure. Yes, people buy treasure. It's a real thing. Governments make it. Private men make it. And they get money doing it. My world opened up, as you can see. So I found a coin shop. There was one not 15 minutes from my house. Probably passed it 100 times. Never knew it was there. It's amazing what you can find once you look for it. If you don't know what to look for and you don't know what's out there, you have no idea what you could be exposed to. If there's one thing I hope you get from this video, never stop learning. Always be willing to learn something else, find something else, a new hobby. Always be willing to try new things. You never know what you would, find or appreciate, what you get turned on to. So I found the local coin shop, went there a couple times, had a couple conversations with the gentleman, asked him what he thought about it and things, Honestly, he said it's a bad time to get in it. He said he would not recommend it. Premiums are sky high right now. I would wait, maybe a year or two. And that was his advice. He said, I would not recommend you get in right now. So I had to look at my numbers, but I think silver was somewhere around, because this is during the pandemic, so it was maybe like $30 an ounce easy, and not in like spot, like premium, just premium. Maybe I'll put the numbers up when I'm editing, but that was his advice. And then I said, well, if I'm going to get into it anyway, if you can't stop me from giving you my money, what would you recommend I get? So gold's always number one, but what you can get for your money in gold and silver is like totally different. So like when you walk out with gold, you're like, yes, it's gold, but you don't have as much as when you walk out with silver. You really feel like you're doing something with your money when you put it into silver, if I can be honest. But my first purchase, you know, I had a couple conversations with a gentleman, and I went there. I didn't make a purchase on my first visit, but I did eventually. And the first thing I got was a tenth of gold, a 10th ounce, and it was a maple. That's what he had. And I got that, and I got 10 buffaloes. That was my first purchase. That was my stack. 1 maple, 10 buffs. And that was my stack for a while. But I knew. Damn it, camera just died. All right, new battery. So that was my first purchase at a coin shop. And I haven't looked back. So, let me know about your first time down in the comments. And I'll see you on the next one. Like, share, subscribe if you got anything of value out of this. And I hope to see you in the next one. Now, I'm still workshopping my closing line. But for right now, I'm liking Fly Eagles Fly. All right, y'all take care. I'll see you.